Hello, my name is Avin Robles and I will be reporting a Pecha Kucha presentation that focuses on the wonders and importance of the mother tongue in our lives. I will also discuss its positive and negative benefits of the language when implemented in our education medium. I am honored to present this to you and let's get to it. Mother tongue language is important to our lives because it celebrates our local identities. Fun fact, they even have an international day that focuses on the importance of mother tongue to their lives. That's how you will know the significance of this topic and the reason I am going to report this. You are going to ask this: what is mother tongue language? As the name implies, the mother tongue is the local language of a country where two or more people communicate with one another and use the language skills to help exchange ideas, debate, recent events, talk about interests, and more discussions in general. Mother tongue language can be heard throughout your life because this language is what you grew up with your parents, friends, communities, and even acquaintances in everyday life. This language is taught by your language teacher and the key for communication because it is the mastered language without restrictions. According to an article from consiliumeducation.com 2017 entitled Importance of Mother Tongue in Education, having a strong mother tongue language would lead to a better understanding of the language as well as still a positive attitude towards people, schools, and more. Children develop a host of essential skills like literacy skills and critical thinking for future situations. Not only will your child become a better teacher in language or more in the future, but will also improve a lot of his/her skills such as cooperation between foreigners, friendly or not, heightened brain capacity, increased confidence, and more. From an article by Marnowick, no date, entitled The Debate About Mother Tongue Education, What You Should Know, as we both know, studying the mother tongue language would lead to increased intelligence in the academic performance of students, from quicker reading comprehension to the easy adaptation to the second language or more. Studying mother tongue will prepare you to become globally competitive and set an excellent standard for everyone in other countries. As demanding works from translating one language to another, teaching other languages, and translation of glyphs are increasing every year, it is no surprise that demeaning and motivated freshmen will use this opportunity to hone their skills and become the best. Now here's a question. Why would the Department of Education DepEd start the mother tongue language knowing it has benefits, unless there are disadvantages that are convoluted for DepEd to find solutions? Knowing full well of the topic, here are the disadvantages of mother tongue language. According to a research study from Alberto and Gabinete and Ranola 2016 entitled Issues and Challenges in Teaching Mother Tongue-Based Multilingual Education Grades 2 and 3, the Philippine Experience, adapting one's language will result in the replacement of identity, loss of culture, and more. As I said back then, culture is the significant half of our identity. This is where our background, tradition, etc. ties from our lives. Learning a new language is okay. If not, better, but at most times it would confuse which language to use in a foreign country. This would put students at a disadvantage. And according to an article from Biko Standard entitled Advantages and Disadvantages of Mother Tongue Based Education, implementation of mother tongue will be expensive due to the translation and transportation of local languages to other parts of the country. From a website Nano Language Services entitled Communication Breakdown Due to Mother Tongue, communicating with one another in different language is the suggested method to improve your second language. However, some factors will affect your communication language with other people. Common type of negative communication is misunderstanding. Misunderstanding pertains to the failure of compliance, understanding, interpretation, and more. Misunderstanding is present when you're communicating with another person with the language you're unfamiliar with. However, most moments like this could teach you a lot of information that will help you in future encounters. Implementation of the mother tongue would signify a huge change in our country. The Philippines approved the Act called MTBMLE that focuses on training students in their local language. Philippines will have a chance to learn languages that communicate with foreigners. The chance to make this work will take time and resources to improve it. Let me ask you this. Do you think that if the mother tongue language implemented a decade ago, would it still hugely affect us? Affect us? The answer is yes. It does affect us. It does affect us in a sense. Thank you all for watching my Pecha Kucha presentation. I hope that you learned a lot and I will be grateful for that. Unfortunately, the source of every picture present here is in private due to Microsoft and C-SBAN policy. However, the articles cited are present in the subtitles and you can visit them to read them more. Thank you again and have a wonderful day.